Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you have been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, look, gay, straight, why not? Christian, Muslim, Jew, all you miscreants. Bang! Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. Ha ha! Look! I'm going to tell you a little secret. You are now witnessing the greatest show on earth. Yes, the greatest show. Yes, in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. Naturally, it's the greatest. So look, miscreants, daggone fucksticks. Look, we got a great one for you today. So we're going to do an onboarding, and then we're going to do 2 ETFs. Oh, yeah, but we got to yap about one. Bang! It's going to be funny. All right, I can't wait to get to that one. That's going to be funny. All right, bud, so let me tell you what they are. Teller. So here's our onboarding. More of a partnership. Teller deploys mainnet on Polygon and is bringing 2,200 NFTs to it. Bang! And I know the Polygon story today, so we'll yap about that as well. And now let's get into some ETF talk. So, new Brazilian Bitcoin ETF is going to be carbon neutral. Bang! You notice how United Nations and America and a whole bunch of countries, they're not liking how they like the Bitcoin, but they don't like how, just how it fucks up the environment. I mean, daggone, that shit, it's pretty intensive just to get that. For something that's digital and could be so clean, daggone, it's pretty dirty out here in the real world. And anyways, this one's going to be carbon neutral. Anyway, I'll yap about that when we get there, daggone. See, I already started yapping. We got to stop. We got to just go on. And then VanEck applies for a Bitcoin ETF. Guess what? With futures inside of it. Remember what we read on Sunday? Yeah, with the futures inside of it. So look, we're going to talk about that. And then bang, we're going to shout outs and bang, daily summary. So let's begin how we begin, brothers and sisters. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Bang. Let's go. Daggone right. Look. All right. So here we are. Our usual. Wait a minute. Wait. Bang. Oh, there I am. All right. Fuck, I thought my cameras were all fucked up or something. Anyway, look. Here we are. Let's do a little bit of refresh. Oh, let me get myself prepared there. Let me prepare my beverages and my smoke. All right, guys. Price of Bitcoin, $45,405. Oh, yeah. $45,405. Look. And when I left you on Sunday, we were at $43,388. So we have gone up. What are we dealing with here? 2,000 and $2,017. So we're up $2,017 on the daggone Bitcoin. Look. Bang. All right. See, we got going down around these parts, brothers and sisters. You know how it goes. We got to do the top 10, bottom 10. I mean, top 10 of just the top 10. All right, look, top 10 of the day, folks. You know who they are. The same usual suspects. Look, top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Cardano, XRP, Dogecoin, USD Coin, Polkadot, and Uniswap. Let's see what the market moves of the day are. Bang. Look. Single digits up, single digits down. Except look at that Cardano. Fierce. And you guys remember what I read to you about Cardano on, hold on, what day was that? What the fuck was that? Yeah, on the 5th of August, Cardano approved to be listed in Japan. Yeah, well, look at what a Japan listing gets you. Look at those gains. God, look at them juicy gains. Look, juicy gains. Cardano hodlers, bang. All right, but let's continue how we do our program, though. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, look at that internet computer thing. See, it's coming back now, right? Now it's all the way at 72 again. Right? It started at 140 something, right? What was that, like a month and a half ago? And then it got fucking rocked. Look, it got rocked hard. But I told you guys, I read some stuff where like major corporations and stuff, well, some of them, some tech ones we're talking about that thing. That thing's going to work out, believe me. I'm not buying any of it, but I'm just saying. That's going to be some badass shit from the names that I saw. All right, sickle this up, sickle this down. Tara, look at you. All right, VJ, let's go. Sickle this up. Oh, let me get a sip. Daggone. What the hell? Sickle this up, sickle this down. Holy crap, look at this Axie Infinity thing. What was that? 58.12% up today? Bang, 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 bang. Is that video game thing that I didn't read a story about it, but I think I mentioned it. I don't remember what it does. I think it's some like video game thing. Signal this up, signal this down. Signal this up, signal this down. All right, 2 signal this up, signal this down. All right, let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like? Go get it because, bang, it's on sale. Let's see who we're working with. Bang. Huh. Top 10 losers. Not much loss. Top 10 losers. Harmony, Chili's, Telcoin, OKB, AMP, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin, Wrapped Bitcoin, Dash, and Celsius. All right, let's see who made money today. Bang. Holy fuck, these are some solid motherfucking gains all around the board. Here comes the money. Maybe it's the Germans. Never know. Maybe the Germans have arrived. Remember that, folks. It ain't just all about America. Fucking America. Fuck America. This is a global economy. This is a global market. So when the Germans come around, well, that puts money into our market, driving up price. We don't give a fuck what country comes in. We want them all to come in and give us their little piece to add to the mix. Oh yeah. The Germans are here first. All right. Well, in terms of a major industrial nation. All right, guys. In terms of unleashing their hedge funds on us, right? A major industrial country. All right, guys, let's move on. Top 10 gainers: Axie Infinity, Helium, Ravencoin, Terra, Cardano, Kusama, Internet Computer, Voyager Token, Flow, and Hollow. All right. Let's see what the total market cap is. Bang, bang, look. Bang, bang, look. I can already see it from here. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'd already read about it earlier today. Look. Slowly moving up. See? Remember at the beginning of the year, we got all the way to 2 trillion. Bang! Fast. And that was, okay, and so let me explain this. And again, that was sort of a retail bubble-ish thing, right? We went from Bitcoin at, what was it, 15,000 in November. Boom, all the way up to 64. Yeah, whenever you get those kind of mega price blasts, a lot of that are a bunch of weak hands, right? And that's why you notice when we got up to 64, we went all the way back down to 30. In other words, between 30 and 64, that's where the weak hands were. But now you notice that we're rising, right? We're at, what are we at? 45.5 right now, 45.4 right now. But you notice this rise is smaller, right? It's just a couple thousand a day, couple thousand. Yeah, that's good, steady growth. In other words, those aren't weak hands. Those are careful, steady growth. In other words, they're not here on a FOMO tip, although some of them probably are. But those kind of, when you have moves like that that are slow and steady, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, it's called a trending market. And when you have that, the gains are solid. All right, the gains are solid. Like 2017, boom, Bitcoin went all the way up to 18 grand. Yeah, that was all weak hands, retail weak hands, and they got, by the end of 2018, what I like to refer to as the cryptocurrency bloodbath. which it was, of 2018, yeah, by the end of 2018, Bitcoin was at $3,000. So that showed you that from $3,000 to 18, that was just a bunch of weak hand crazy talk. Not crazy talk, that's not the word, but just a bunch of weak hands, right? And then we got down to 3,000 where steady hands were in play, and it didn't go below that. And so now we've gone up and gone up and gone up again. Then we got to 15 grand and then boom, up to 64 grand. Yeah, well, we dropped all the way down to 30. And you can see 30 is where the strong hands are. Right? The strong hands aren't going to let it go. I mean, I think we went to 29, 28, something around there, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't letting it go below that. Right? That's the floor. That's what's called support. And now we're slowly, steadily rising again. And the slow and steady risers are the good ones because it's a slow accumulation of money that's coming to the market. And those people are not weak hands. You know, those are more wise investors, you know. Like whenever we see something like, boom, a big run up like that, be assured we're going to retrace hard. Right? But when we have a nice, slow, steady rise like this, yeah, well, we're probably just going to stay right. Just keep doing that for a while. What I mean to say is, this is good stuff. All right, but anyway, let's get back to what we do. Market cap, $1.873 trillion. When I left you on last time I met you, can't remember. We were at $1.752 trillion. So we've gone up $0.121 trillion. Look, let's see what the 24-hour volume is. Buy. That's the volume I like to see. Buy. Yes. 24-hour volume, $109 billion. Yes, $1 billion. That's my sweet spot. That tells me the market is doing something for real. And when I left you on the last time I saw you, it was it was $102.2 billion. So we've gone up $7 billion. All right, around $7 billion. Bang, let's get to the stories. So this is a nice, so I guess what I'm happy about is this is a nice, healthy market. These gains are healthy, right? Nice and slow, steady gains. That means that people are evaluating, getting in, evaluating, getting in, right? It's not the parabolic, like kind of bang, you know, like this, up 10,000, then up 10,000 the next day. Yeah, that's just weekend FOMO stuff. And that's why you get those major retraces afterwards, right? We went from 64,000, boom, all the way down to 30. In other words, the true market, if you want to look at it this way, Bitcoin was at 15,000 last November. The true market was between 15 and 30. The big money and the strong hands wanted it at 30. When it got up to 60 and all that, I mean, strong hands were still in there, but you notice that it got to 64 and then bang, dropped. Yeah, and it bounced off 30. Strong hand said 30 is our wall, right? You guys get what I'm trying to say? All right, man. I don't know if that made sense to you, but let's move on. Bang! Teller Finance deploys mainnet on Polygon. Migrates 2,200 NFTs. So what was fucked up today? Polygon got hacked. It wasn't just Polygon. It was, and I don't think it wasn't their particular. I don't read about these hacks, but I will talk about it a little bit here. I guess they got hacked through the Binance Smart Chain or something like that. Polygon, some sort of stable coin got hacked, and something else. And you know what's interesting is the hacker said, so the guy who hacked the thing, he's trying to move the money around now, right? And he actually put in a note on like some transaction. He said, I could have taken $1 billion. I was just being nice to you people. And he actually said that he'll give the money back. Well, some of it. He's like, yeah, I'll give you guys some money back. Or maybe I'll just leave it here and whoever gets it, gets it. Weird. It's a weird scenario. Oh, yeah, and he was even online asking people to help him launder the money through, what are they called? Are they called a tumbler? Is that what it's called? A tumbler or something? Not a tumbler. Is that what that's called? I don't know, but you know the thing where you get to change the coin into something else or something like this. Anyways, So that's what's happened to Polygon. But anyways, look, Polygon's solid project. Bang, many onboardings. And like from what I read, it didn't look like Polygon was the problem. I don't know, it happened through like the Binance Smart Chain thing. So, I don't know, take that for whatever you think about it, all right? But look, I'm here to talk about the money. Teller Finance, a non-collateral lending protocol for the DeFi market, has officially deployed its mainnet on Polygon. Bang! Marking a significant milestone in its quest to offer scalable, user-friendly solutions. With the launch of Teller's Polygon mainnet, users can begin making deposits and funding liquidity pools immediately. The company disclosed Tuesday. The Teller protocol continues to be available to users on the Ethereum mainnet. Teller's Polygon deployment is part of a broader strategy to broaden the mainstream appeal of digital assets without the bottlenecks of slow transaction speeds and higher fees. Ryan Birkin, Teller's CEO, credited the success of DeFi to Ethereum, but also noted an immediate need to address some of the network's shortcomings. He explained, Teller wants to remain blockchain agnostic and Ethereum virtual machine compatible, but accounting for immediate network issues with Ethereum is pivotal for our mission. Ethereum scaling solutions like Polygon allow projects like ours to quickly port Ethereum solutions onto a scalable network that solves many of our concerns around network costs and rising gas fees. Holy, the gas fees must have been high today. One of the brothers, Slappy, he was like, guys, the Ethereum fees are bang, bang, bang. He's like, don't do any. It was like a warning. Public service announcement, warning, do not do anything on Ethereum today. The fees are high. Yeah, Slappy keeps track of those Ethereum fees. He hates them. As part of and I guess many people do. As part of the Polygon port, Teller has migrated 2,200 NFTs worth about $15 million to Polygon. The sale of these so-called fortune teller NFTs generated 5,096 Ethereum from over 1,300 unique buyers during the month of March. The NFT market has reached purely epic proportions in recent months, with investors shelling out millions of dollars for CryptoPunk collectibles. I'm telling you right now, this NFT shit, that is... All right, I'm not going to say that yet. The latest craze appears to be B Pet Rock NFTs, with at least one Ether Rock selling for 45 Ethereums. Remember the Pet Rock? If you're not from America, and even if you are, you probably didn't know this. Back in, I believe it was the 50s or 60s, there was a guy, he sold pet rocks. Yes, rocks, like off the ground, like a fucking rock off, you pick off the ground. Yeah, he picked them out of the ground, put them in a box, and he's like, here's a pet rock. They sold them. He made millions. So, they're obviously doing it here in the crypto world, selling pet rocks. And this one pet rock sold for 45,000 Ethereum, worth 139 grand. Currently, the most extensive Ether rock is listed at an eye-whopping $1.9 billion. Are you fucking joking? You're going to pay $1.9 billion for some digital rock? I will say this. Fuck this. I'm going to say this. I'll tell you right now. I think the NFT market, well, I've already read about it. Well, I do know that it's full of... all right, I'm not going to say it. Fuck this. I'm not going to say it. Because we'll just see where it goes. But let me just say this. There's a lot of nefarious actors in the world, globally, buying these NFTs. This ain't soccer mom and dad buying a $60,000 NFT of fucking LeBron James dunking. Nah. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Okay, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. And when the news comes out, I'll tell you about it. Yeah. The NFT market, let's just say there are a lot of nefarious global actors in that market. What the fuck you think someone's going to pay 60 grand for a fucking LeBron thing? Yeah, break. Straight laundering money, son. All right, let's move on. So Polygon hodlers, though. Look, Polygon hodlers. Bang! I'm sorry about that hack today, but it wasn't your fault. It was that Binance smart chain thing or something like that they did it through, and so. All right. Bang! Okay, so now we're in, now we're going to ETF land. Look. Investment vehicle land. Yeah, let's get to some shit like this. So, new Brazilian Bitcoin ETF pledges carbon neutrality. So, this thing is becoming a real issue, actually. The amount of energy and shit that it takes to, the proof of work blockchains. Yeah, governments around the world are not liking them. They are not liking that. Bitcoin is so huge now, you can't stop it, but so don't worry, no one's going to be banning your Bitcoin. Oh, no. What are you saying, Shomari? No, settle down. It's too big now. You can't do that. But you notice that a lot of new Bitcoin mining companies that are coming out and like shit like this ETF thing here, they are recognizing the what word do I use here? They're recognizing the concern that politicians around the world are having with Bitcoin and all of these proof of work coins. Because, obviously, especially you saw the United Nations report that came out today. Yeah, the United Nations pretty much says we're finished unless we do some drastic things, which, of course, humans won't do. They'll keep fucking themselves up. And so everyone, is they don't mind Bitcoin, but they don't like all the energy it uses and how it fucks up the environment, right? And so a lot of miners are recognizing that. A lot of, and then things like this ETF coming out saying I'm carbon neutral. That'll placate the politicians' angst at proof of work Bitcoins and cryptos in general. All right. So let's move on. That's why Ethereum, they got slick and transferred their thing over now. Now it's proof of stake. No problems for them. All right. BitH11, a new exchange-traded fund, ETF, launched in Brazil by crypto-focused alternative investment firm Hashdex Asset Management, claims to be the country's first green Bitcoin ETF. Now, the fund plans to neutralize its associated carbon emissions through purchasing carbon credits. So, carbon credits, let me just tell you. Carbon credits are, if you're a company that pollutes a lot in the world, there's a global in this world, Earth, there's this thing called a carbon credit market. And what the carbon credit market is if you're a polluter, like say you're a coal power plant, right? Coal is dirty energy, what's called dirty energy, right? It's fucking garbage. Burning coal since the 15th century, but they still want to use it. And instead of just putting up a few windmills for whatever reason. And so coal is very dirty, right? And so here in America, and your country too, if you're listening to me, I'm sure you probably have a couple. I'm not sure about you guys in Europe. I think you guys were smart already and already shut down your coal ones. But anyways, coal-powered plants or even just gas-powered power plants create a lot of, you've seen the pictures of the smokestacks just blowing a bunch of crap out into the air. So now they're not allowed to just do that. They have to pay to pollute. So that's how the world is right now. There's a carbon credit system on Earth that all polluters have to buy credits. In other words, you have to pay to pollute. Which I think is bullshit because they can afford it. So you're not really stopping the pollution. You guys are just collecting money, but you're still letting them kill the Earth, right? whatever, man. But so that's what this so that's what this fund is going to do. They are actually going to buy carbon credits, which is innovative because, well, they're not the crypto miners, so you really have no obligation to buy carbon credits. But so these must be some sort of environmentally sort of friendly guys who are making this thing, because they're like, well, we're going to be carbon neutral. Again, you're not really carbon neutral. You're just paying to pollute. You know what I mean? That's all that is. But whatever, to meet the ETF's objectives, Hashdex has partnered with Germany's Cryptocarbon Rating Institute, which will produce annual reports estimating the energy consumption and carbon emissions underpinning the creation of Bitcoin acquired by the fund. The ETF is currently aiming to invest 0.15 of its liquid assets into carbon credits and eco-friendly technologies every year. The fund was launched on the B3 Brazilian Stock Exchange last week under the ticker BITH11. Bang! So this is already up and running. According to a translation, Rogério Santa, head of client relationship at the Sao Paulo based B3 exchange, stated, so the B3 Brazilian Stock Exchange, sorry, I should tell you, that's like the New York Stock Exchange here, or the NASDAQ. Yeah, or the Dow Jones, okay? It's their big one. All right, just so you get the just so you understand the enormity of what's going on here, okay? So the new ETF offers investor exposure to variations in the world's main digital asset, with all its growth potential and value reserved in a regulated, remember I told you about regulated. Anytime you hear me say the word regulated, that means, oh, big money can come get it. Oh, yeah. It should trigger you. Bang, regulated? Oh, yeah. In a regulated, secure manner and under sustainability goals, yes. Whenever I say regulated, folks, you should jump up in your seats at home and be like, look, Shomari said regulated. Look. Oh, yeah, you should be dancing over there. Some of you probably are, if you're smart enough. Look. I'm being silly. Look, well, I'm not being silly. You should be happy. I don't know about dancing, but you should be happy. I don't know why you wouldn't dance, though. Why not? Fuck it. Get your groove on. Hashdex. Let's go. Come on. You're having too much fun. Settle down. Hashdex is an issuer of regulated crypto investment funds, having launched its first crypto-focused ETF, Hash 11, in April of this year. That's the one we read back in April. I'm still waiting for the Banco de Brasilia one. That one never came around yet. Did it? I don't remember. I don't think so. And it gained over 33% according to Bloomberg. In addition to Hash 11, the BITH 11 Hashdex also offers a weighted NASDAQ crypto index fund, tracking BTC and its Bitcoin risky parity gold fund. Oh, sorry. Risk parity gold fund, not Bitcoin risky, although it is. But it ain't, don't worry. Green crypto funds have grown in popularity this year, ever since concerns over the fossil fuel-based energy consumption of crypto mining operations entered mainstream discourse. It's the truth, man. What's kind of funny? It was kind of like when Elon Musk was like, oh, it's taking up too much energy. Then, like here in America, some of our politicians are even talking about it. Yeah, they're talking about it even in Congress's debates. You hear them talking about it, and so it's a big deal. But I mean, Shomari, they're going to shut down Bitcoin. It's never going to get shut down. Don't worry about that fuckstick. But maybe what might happen is, maybe in a country, I don't know, maybe China says, look, all you miners have to go green. So instead of, because the miners in China, some of them are actually hooked up with power companies, right? Coal powered. China has a lot of coal power. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. And because it's the cheapest and it got them the fastest to fuel this market that they've built for themselves, right? But now that their market is huge, they want to transform into green energy, right? China is transforming into green energy. And so what that might do is something like, because of the concerns of the environmental unfriendliness of Bitcoin, is that they might say, look, we don't mind you miners being here, but you have to plug into our solar-powered plants, or you have to plug into our wind farms, right? But we're not going to allow you to do it with these coal plants anymore, right? I mean, which is the best you can do. So green crypto funds have grown in popularity this year ever since concerns over fossil fuel-based energy consumption of crypto mining operations entered mainstream discourse, right? And it's mainstream discourse. Like I said, even our politicians here in America are talking about the energy consumption, right? So in May, Canadian Bitcoin ETF issuer 9Point announced plans to offset the carbon footprint of its Bitcoin fund, partnering with carbon offsetting service provider CarbonX. See, the carbon footprint stuff, it's global, right? And you're allowed to buy carbon credits. And so that's what these guys are trying to do, because I don't think they want to get banned down the road. I think they're thinking ahead, which is smart, right? Forget about thinking about now. Well, at least I got an ETF up. Well, just have your ETF and make it carbon neutral. Yeah, and no one's ever going to mess with you. Because they might do that down the road. Like I said, they might do that with the miners and stuff. I think Iran cut off the power to their miners, 2 days ago, right? Yeah, I mean, right? So, anyway, so look. The following month, crypto-focused hedge fund manager One River Digital reported a surge in demand for carbon-neutral Bitcoin investment products. Bang! On Tuesday, global investments firm Skybridge Capital announced that it had partnered with carbon credit provider MOSS Earth to purchase tokens representing 38.436 tons of carbon offset. So that's how it works, right? You got to pay for the amount of shit you're putting in the air, the carbon you're putting in the air, right? So these guys bought 38,000 tons worth of carbon offsets. And so that's that. So I hope you learned something there. We have this whole system on Earth where people have to pay to pollute now. Yeah. And it's called, they're called carbon credits. And just so you know, and it looks like the Bitcoin miners are doing that so they can become, bang, carbon neutral. And so they don't get shit from the politicians and the environmentalists and stuff, right? Yeah, and they're like, hey, we're carbon neutral. We paid our carbon credits. Well, all right then, all right. Which is bullshit, because you're just paying to pollute, right? I mean, anyway, man, whatever you think about that, that's your business, man. I don't like it. I think it's silly. I think you should actually make them stop polluting, motherfucker. Don't pay to pollute. Make them stop polluting. Fucking idiots. Anyways, guys, that's what's happening in Brazil. But check this one out. Bang! VanEck takes new approach with SEC. Files for Bitcoin strategy ETF. So now, let's read the byline here. SEC Chair Gary Big Brains Gensler recently hinted he would be more open to accepting ETFs based on what? Based on what? Hold on. Bang! Crypto futures rather than through the spot market. So you remember Saturday's thing I was preaching to you about, right? Spot market. Well, I was preaching to you about it. Like he doesn't. So, all right, let me slow down here. Getting too excited now because this is going to be big. He wants ETFs. So an ETF is a fund. A fund is just a basket of assets. So what Big Brain said was, what Gary Gensler, the commissioner of the SEC said, head commissioner, what he said was that I will approve funds that, wow, he didn't say those words. Hold on, I'm getting a little, maybe that's a little exaggeration. He said he's more open to the thought of, there we go. He's more inclined to be open to the thought of approving an ETF with futures contracts in it. Right? Instead of Bitcoin spot market, which is where you and I buy, he says, well, I don't know about the spot market, but I will. Well, he didn't say he will, but he said he's more inclined to be open-minded about perhaps considering, that's a lot of nuance right there, a lot of caveat, perhaps considering approving a Bitcoin ETF with futures contracts in it, right? And so he said that last week, and then here it is. Here's VanEck. They were like, oh, you might be down with some of those Bitcoin futures ones. Bang! Well, they've applied for one already. Remember, Gensler said that, I think it was last week, Wednesday. It is now Tuesday at 11:36 p.m. Bang! And they already have their thing. That's how, and so I want you to understand. What do you mean, Shomari? So why are you hyped about this? I want you to see how important being the first person to provide a full-on ETF is. Like Gensler said that last week. VanEck came out with their application today, right? Everyone wants to be the first because the ETF, I've told you, every soccer mom and dad with a Charles Schwab or E-Trade account or any of those kind of things, they'll be able to buy it, right? And I told you, they will buy it. They will buy it. Soccer mom and dad ain't going to do this KYC uploading driver's licenses and all that to Coinbase. But soccer mom will when she sees that Bitcoin ETF right on her fucking E-Trade account. Boop, press one button. Boop, now she owns Bitcoin. Yeah. They're not going to put up with the crap we do. But if you make it easy, all right, just make it easy. Look, sweetie. Look, mom. Just press that button. Do you want some Bitcoin? I've always wanted Bitcoin, but I've heard it's so difficult. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Not anymore. It isn't. Open your E-Trade account, soccer mom. Do you see what that says, soccer mom? It says Bitcoin. Yes, it says Bitcoin. I can own Bitcoin? Yes, soccer mom, you can. How? Just press the button. Just press that one. Just put the amount. There you go. There you go. There you go. Put the amount in. There you go. Now just press that button. Boop. There you go, sweetie. Bye. You own Bitcoin, ma'am. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations stepping into the real world now, Mom. Your children are going to be proud of you when you send them to Harvard with that Bitcoin you just bought 15 years from now. You daggone right, boys, because that's how it goes. Daggone right. And so, VanEck, they're not fucking around, right? They're not fucking around. They just said, like, look. If Gensler says he wants some crypto futures in a fund and he'll approve, well, bang. Well, that's what we'll put in our fund. Right? Oh, we didn't know. Is that what you mean? Okay, we'll do that then. So, now I'm not going to lie to you. As far as investors go, you and I, this isn't the greatest thing because, they don't take crypto off the market. Right? That's the beauty of the spot ETFs. Yeah, well, they buy them off the spot market. In other words, they take them out of circulation, right? Whereas this is a fund of futures contracts. And so, are they physically settled? We'll probably read. I haven't read this yet. I just saw this and I was like, oh, here we go. But are they physically settled or are they cash settled? If they're cash settled, it's not really going to help our market, but it does help exposure. And like I said, we want soccer mom and dad to have Bitcoin in their face every time they open their trading accounts, every time they look at any financial, Bitcoin and crypto all up in their grill. All up in their grill. Oh, yeah, we want it all up in their grill. Right? And so this is great. All right, so let me get a sip and then we'll do this. But you see the transition, right? VanEck, how many of these? So many of these guys. Wilshire Trust or something. Bitwise. Fuck, I don't even remember all the names that have applied for all these ETFs, right? But they're all spot market ETFs. So it looks like, oh, you guys might be fucked. Valkyrie Investments, right? And so that's why VanEck was like, because VanEck already has an SEC application for a spot market one. And apparently they're saying, well, if that spot market one doesn't go through, well, at least we got this futures contract one that we've applied with, and maybe this one will go through, right? Everyone wants to be the first in an ETF because remember this, an ETF, right, is global. In other words, anyone can buy it, right? You know what the bullshit about this crypto space is, this whole fucking crypto land we live in? Yeah, well, not every asset is available everywhere, is it? Right? How many times in my chat room are people like, hey man, where can I buy blah, blah, blah? Where can I buy blah, blah, blah? That's a bunch of dog shit. You should be able to buy it on every exchange everywhere. Right? No one says, hey, where can I buy fucking Microsoft shares? Yeah, as long as you have a Charles Schwab or E-Trade account or anything, well, it's right there. Right? They're all there. Whatever you want. And that's the problem with, one of the problems with crypto land is, it's like these exchanges are picking and choosing what they want to list. Now, I understand it's because they're afraid of not being regulatory compliant, and they're afraid of, getting shut down or getting fined and stuff. Yes, it's true, and so the beauty of like things like VanEck, or the beauty of when we have regulatory clarity. Yeah, there is not. Look, when we get regulatory clarity here. Okay, I guarantee you there's going to be something like Dow Jones Digital, NASDAQ Digital, which will list all of these coins. Yeah, and guess what? All of them are going to be on your fucking E-Trade account. All of them are going to be on your Charles Schwab, right? There's not going to be any more of this, well, I got to go buy here, but I got to swap this there and that crap like this in this ghetto fucking place that we live in right now called crypto land. No, it'll just be just like the regular stock market. Right? You fire up your stock trading account. Anyone can buy Microsoft. Right? It's not like, oh, is Microsoft on my E-Trade account or not? Of course it is. It's in the stock market, isn't it? All right, well, it's on your E-Trade. Buy it. And that's the beauty of when Bitcoin gets to be on. Well, okay, first of all, let's just go to the ETF crap. Not crap, it's great. When these ETFs come out, they're going to be on every trading account. Not, oh, I need to get an E-Trade trading account to buy it. Or, oh, I need a Charles Schwab account to buy it. No. Does your trading account show NASDAQ? Wow. Or, sorry. So forget. Yeah, exactly. NASDAQ? Yeah, well, the ETF's going to be on there. Does it show the Dow Jones? Well, the ETF's going to be on there. Do you understand? And that's the other thing why we want this place professionalized, so everyone can buy this stuff. You don't have to go digging around. Where can I buy this? Where can I buy that? Fucking nonsense like that, right? You just open your trading account, and there it is. There it is, staring you in the face. Look, giving you a look, buy me. All right, guys, so let's check it out. Let me get a sip first. Yeah, that's the other part why we need regulations and stuff, because it'll just be out there, right? Your V-chains one day are going to be probably on something called, NASDAQ Digital or Dow Jones Digital or S&P Digital. Who knows? We'll see. It'll be down the road once we get the regulations for it. Yeah, and you're not going to have to look around. Where can I buy this? You're just going to, everything will be right there. Every single coin will be right there. Right? Well, probably working product. I mean, they'll probably have some sort of criteria for what enables you to be on the exchange. They're not just going to let shit coins like that Shiba one. I'm not sure if that'll make the NASDAQ crypto digital exchange, right? Whereas your VeChain, your Chainlink, your Polygon, of course. Yeah, because they're real companies actually making money, right? All right, enough of my yap. Let's go. Yeah, but that's the other point of why we want all this regulated. Because once it's regulated, we're not going to have to deal with fucking Coinbase and these little shitty exchanges anymore. It'll just be there. Like on the NASDAQ. Like your fucking VeChain will just be on the NASDAQ. Well, probably not the NASDAQ, but like NASDAQ Digital or something they'll call it, or Dow Jones Digital or S&P 500 Digital or something like that. The S&P already has that index of cryptos. Yeah, so they'll just probably make that a legitimate exchange, regulated exchange. Remember I told you about regulated, meaning big boys can come. Yeah, and that'll be it. And that's probably what's going to be on your E-Trade account or your Charles Schwab account or your home, at least for Americans, for your home trading stuff, right? Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, that's why we also need it, for ease of use. If you have VeChain, all right, so for instance, I'll tell you something about me, right? Like, I have a lot of VeChain, right? And Binance, I bought them off Binance International, the original version of Binance, right? And so I don't know if they're on Binance USA, but you see, if they are, I have to go through this bullshit of opening a Binance USA account, blah, 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 to sell them, right? Yeah, you're not going to have to do that kind of crap anymore. You're just going to, look at forget VeChain, because VeChain is not a good example. Look at your Singularity Net. Those of you who own Singularity Net, where can you sell them? Right? It's tough. Yeah, we're not going to have to deal with that bullshit anymore. It's just going to be right there. Okay, guys, so now, enough. But I just wanted to get your minds about that. That's the other beauty of getting regulated, is that we're not going to have to jump through all these hoops to flip and handle our crypto anymore. It'll just be right there. Just right there, no problem. I mean, the only thing will be different is maybe this website lets you stake it. Maybe this website doesn't. Little technical things like that or something. Maybe you get the airdrop from this thing on this website, or maybe you don't get it on that. Little things like that, but you'll get all the coins everywhere you want. Well, on regulated exchanges, right? Regulated. Remember that word, regulated. Where the big boys come to play. All right, so let's get back to VanEck here. Asset manager. I told you about asset managers. VanEck is filing for a Bitcoin strategy exchange-traded fund after it unsuccessfully attempted to launch a similar fund 4 years ago. Well, it wasn't similar. It was a spot market fund before. Now Big Brains told them, I might be open to a futures, and so they're open, and so they applied for a futures one. Smart. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of smarty pantses in VanEck. Bunch of smarty pantses in there. Fucking right. Oh, you might do a futures one? You might approve a futures one? Well, all right. Yeah, I tell you right now what happened last week. Last Tuesday, Gensler said, oh yeah, look, I'm not interested in the spot market thing, but we might be interested in a futures contract one. Yeah, I tell you what happened Wednesday morning at VanEck. Yeah, they called in the fucking whole legal team, the whole accounting team, and said, get the paperwork ready for a fucking futures contract ETF. Yeah, so it took them a while. Yeah, they probably made them work over the weekend. It's Tuesday now. Yeah, by Monday night, last night, here, sir, we've got the new proposal. Good. And Tuesday today, they filed that with the SEC. Daggone right they did. Right, because Gensler only said that last week. And they're already with one this week. I'm just showing you how things work. All right, so let's move on. According to U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC records, VanEck filed a prospectus for a Bitcoin strategy exchange-traded fund, or ETF, on August 9th. Exactly, yesterday. Oh, so it was actually yesterday. Unlike its Bitcoin or Ethereum ETFs, currently under review by the federal agency, the proposed fund would not invest in Bitcoin directly. Right? That's the problem, right? That's what Gensler said last week. He didn't say he's not going to approve one, but he didn't sound too favorable to the spot market. Remember the spot market Bitcoin funds. He didn't sound too favorable about that. He didn't say no, but he sure didn't say yes. And so, far from yes. And so, but he did signal that I might be open to futures contract ones, right? So, unlike its Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, currently under review by the federal agency, the proposed fund would not invest in Bitcoin directly, but provide exposure through Bitcoin futures contracts, pooled investment vehicles, and other exchange-traded products. VanEck said, because remember we read the one thing and I want you to focus on this word, on this sentence, or on this piece of the sentence right here, and other exchange traded products, right? Remember last week, the SEC approved that fund that it's a private fund, right? So it's not ETF, exchange traded. It's private. You got to apply to be in it. But they did approve it, right? And the fund was investing half of their shit in Canadian shit, right? Sorry. Let's talk like that out. They were half of their fund was in Canadian ETFs. So why are you letting Americans play with the Canadian stuff, but you're being so strict with Americans who want to build an ETF here, right? Remember the guy, he complained? He was like, what the fuck? Which is true. Look, I love big brains. You know I love big brains. I love big brains. I'd kiss that, man. Even on the lips. But look. Directly on the lips. Look, big brains. Mwah! But look, seriously. That is serious. I would kiss him right on the lips. Those brains are too good. They're too sexy. That's the truth, right? The SEC is allowing Americans to invest in, first of all, not even American funds, but they're Canadian, so it's another country, the best country in the world. Toronto, bye. Yes. T-Dot. But they're allowing them to invest in Canadian funds, which are strictly spot market, but you're not allowing the spot market. Well, you've signaled your displeasure with spot market ETFs in your own country. Why? Why are Americans allowed to buy Canadian spot market ETFs, but you're not going to allow it here? Well, he didn't say he's not going to allow, but just we still don't have one here yet, right? Remember, that's what the guy said. All right, let's move on. Yes. So look, VanEck said that the Bitcoin strategy ETF would allow exposure through crypto ETFs listed on trade and traded in Canada. Right? You see? That's what that other, what was the name of that fucking ETF? 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right? And the American guy was like, what the fuck? Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me remind you. Let me refresh your memory about this. Where was that? All right, man. Look, let's just go on. You guys remember, though. You guys remember, right? Right. So, Trading Canada, purportedly including those from Purpose Investments and Evolve Funds Group. Yeah, we read about those, right, when they were launched. What was that, like 3-4 months ago, right? A Cayman Islands-based subsidiary of the asset manager will make the investments. So, though VanEck filed a similar prospectus for a Bitcoin strategy ETF in 2017, the SEC Chairman Gary Gensler recently hinted he would be more open to accepting ETFs based on buying crypto futures rather than direct exposure, which is the spot market. Direct exposure means spot market. You and I, right, we're exposed directly. When we buy Bitcoin, well, we get Bitcoin. Well, that's direct exposure. Some companies filed similar strategy ETFs with the government body following Gensler's announcement. Investment firm Invesco announced its own plans to launch a Bitcoin ETF without direct exposure on August 5th. We read about that last week, right? The SEC has yet to approve any Bitcoin ETF in the United States. However, VanEck, Valkyrie Digital Assets, Fidelity Investments, and others have filed their own proposals for crypto ETFs. The commission has historically extended the deliberation window or opened the matter to public comments to seemingly avoid reaching any decision on a fund. So, as we all know, we've read about since Big Brains came into the power under the new president, Joe Biden, there's been many, I think about 10 ETF applications. And they've just been extending them. In other words, sort of killing time, hoping that Congress will come out with laws. And then if the applications fit with what Congress says, all right, they'll do it. Right? I remember a regulator, the SEC, the OCC, CFTC, FINRA, FinCEN, they're under the oversight of Congress, right? You have the president, you have the Senate, then you have Congress. Sorry. Then you have Congress, which is made of the Senate and Congress, and then you have the regulators. Well, the Congress people oversee the senators, right? Tell them what they have, not senators. Oversee the regulators and tell them what they have to do. And so we read about it last week. That's what Gensler's telling them, right? That one lady here, she's a senator. Her name is Elizabeth Warren. She's been saying, Gensler, come up with some rules. And Gensler's like, look, lady, you're the fucking politician. You come up with the rules because you have oversight over me. Here's me. Here's you. You come up with the rules and I will do them. Right? She's trying to yell at him. She's trying to give him some yap. Do some rules. He's like, look, you do the rules. My job is to enforce the rules you make. Yeah, it's America. A lot of squabbling. A lot of yap. Fuck this place, man. It's so fucking fucked up. But look, eventually it'll get done, folks. You see the smile on my face. Don't worry. Because let me tell you something. As long as there's yap about crypto, that means something is going to get done. That's how America works. If you start hearing yap about immigrants, or yap about gays, or yap about something, all right, that means something is going to get done. Usually, right? What you need to be scared about is if the issue that you care about, if no one's talking about it. You see, back in 2018, after the crypto it wasn't after, it was during. See, what I like to refer to as the crypto bloodbath of 2018, there was no yap. Yeah, there was no arguing. There was no legislative proposals. There were no, there was no language being turned into law. No one gave a fuck about crypto back then. Crypto, what, that digital money thing? Fuck those nerds. Right, that was the attitude. And so that's what's good. And I want you always to remember, as long as there is some yap, as long as the politicians are actually arguing and actually debating about this whole thing here, and like I told you last week, look, the banksters are in. Yeah, well, a lot of these fucksticks get money from banksters. Yeah, let's get real. This is America. This is a straight cash homie town. You know what I mean? America's about straight cash, homie. And as long as the banksters are in, well, the politicians are going to make sure that some regs get passed and the banksters can come here and get their goods. Bang, which will professionalize it for us. Bang, which will bring us investment vehicles. Bang, which means our cryptocurrency warehouses that are built big. Bang, that are built strong. Bang, that are filled with working product, revenue-generating product, will be bought. Thus, you and I, you listening to me right now, you're going to be fucking rich. Going to be rich. Fucking rich, homeboy. Fucking rich. Hey, you think these boys are going to come here and play around? They come in here and nibble around the edges. They're going to fucking rock this motherfucker like, boom. Like Prince said, we're going to party like it's 1999. We're going to party like it's 1999. You know Prince. Genius. Musical genius. Unfortunately, he had to leave us. But anyways, guys, all right, enough about Prince and that. Bang! All right, let's move on. Bang! Who we got here? Let's see who these miscreants are up to. Chafee Vaso. Look for the Paskuyaki tribe. Look, V-Chain Master. Look, V-Chain Hodler. Look, V-Chain Killer. Look, Tool Master. Look, the originals. I mean the originals of America, fucksticks. Look, Chief. Love your Chief, see you, Chief. Bang! And the whole Paskuyaki tribe. All right, where's Biniam? Benjamin, connecting the dots. Love your see brother. Bang! What's he talking about? CB News. What, Benjamin? CB News. DTCC hires ex-Citadel Securities and IHS Market Sales Exec for digital assets role. Okay. I'm not sure what the DTCC is, so I don't know. Should I be, how joyful I should be, but I do know what IHS Market is, and all right, if he's the next one of those, then that's big money talk. But actually, I don't know what DTCC is. So, but bang! All right, Medium. Sounds good, though. Sounds good. When you got a market guy, IHS market guy, wow. Obviously, some big businesses going on because I do know what the IHS market is. Look, Edwin, the original. Love it to see you, brother. Hope everything's going well with that whole thing there. Give us an update in the, our core member group. Love it to see you, brother. Bang. Actually, I'll probably text you about that. I'll tweet you about that. All right. Beniam, what's Beniam talking about? CB News. UBS joins new blockchain-based repo platform from Broadridge. Nice. All right. I mean, it's nice for blockchain in general. Just blockchain is being used. This doesn't make us any money, though, but repo platform. That's funny as fuck. Repo. So the repo market is where basically banks get to pawn the stuff that they own to get a quick infusion of cash. Just like a person goes to a pawn shop with, I don't know, their wedding ring or something. Yeesh. Right? They're like, here, man, I need some quick money. Here's my wedding ring. Right? And then the pawn shop guy gives you the money, and then you go do what you're going to do with that money, and then you make money back, and then you go buy your ring back, right, from him. That's what a repo market is, but for banksters. Banksters go, oh, fuck, man, I need about $100 billion. So what they do, well, maybe not $100 billion, that's a bit much. But it happens, I mean. But, all right, just be more realistic. $100 million. So what they do is they take $100 million of, say, I don't know, Swiss, Japanese, and American bonds. They give it to the repo market. The repo market gives them money, right? Cash, straight cash, homie. And then they go out and they they go out and trade it. And then they make the money back, and then they buy back the bonds that they had sold to the repo market with a little interest, of course. Everyone's got to make some money. This is capitalism. And that's what the repo market is. So this is a blockchain repo market. Whoops. Hold on. I got a little excited there. This is a blockchain repo market. Bang! That's how it works. Repo market is basically a pawn shop for banks, right? Where you get to sell a little something, get the money, get some money out of it, cash, and then use that cash to go trade, do some trades, and then you buy back whatever it is you sold. Pawn shop. That's what you got to look at repo market as. Pawn shop for banks. All right, look. Banks. Love it, see, brother. Bang. Retweeted and liked it. Yes. Beniam, CB News. Yes, Beniam. CB News, USDC Builder Circle says it wants to become a national crypto bank. I know, motherfucker. I'm going to read that one tomorrow. I was going to read it today, but I decided to keep it on the ETF tip because we've been so much in the ETFs lately. I know, man. I'm going to read that tomorrow. Bang! That's good shit. Look, miscreants. I see a whole bunch of them right here. Look, Sunny Bee, Spy Lady, the Assassin, Levy Lady, See You Lady, bang! Look, Bitcoin Kong, wow! Levy Lady, Levy Lady, sorry, Kong, because I was thinking, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of saying something crazy again, like, no, you don't want to see her kitchen and you wake up ready to make some scrambled eggs, and she's affixing her silencer to the weapon. Yeesh, you're in trouble. Bang! That's what sorry, Kong. I fucked up there. Kong! Wow! Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! There we go. Robbie Hardaway. All right, where we go now? Robbie Hardaway. He's been with us since the days of King Arthur's table, daggone. You know King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table? Yeah, he was there. He brought them some sour diesel. Bang. And they went looking for isn't the knights, right, the ones that look for the sword? Or something like this. Well, what happened was, the sword was in the rock. And I guess King Arthur, he had to pull it out of the rock, and he couldn't pull it. He was like, I can't get it. And Robbie was like, look, King, hit this. Some sour diesel. So the king was like, what is this? He's like, don't worry about it. Just hit that. King Arthur was like, shit. Here's some good shit. Yeah, and then what Robbie said was, yeah, isn't it? Now try to pull that sword out, motherfucker. The king was like, well, okay. You speak to me in such ways, but yes, I will try. Boom! And he pulled out the sword and boom! He was King Arthur. And the king was like, wow, Robbie, man. Wow. Robbie said, look, it's not me. It's the diesel. Robbie has been there throughout history. At all the pivotal moments of history. Robbie Hardaway, we love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang! That's right. That's how King Arthur and the Round Table started happening. Wow. Robbie's been going through time. Through millennia. He's from the multiverse. He's been going through millennia. With bags of sour... with bags of sour diesel. And those bags have changed history. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those bags have changed history. And we'll keep talking about them. Love the sea with the bang. You know, Robbie Hardaway met Hitler. What? We'll get to that one day. Technically bullish. Love the sea with the bang. Radster holding down the insurgency in the Eastern European sector. Love the sea with the bang. KJ Gatsby pushing that rock up the hill. Love the sea with the bang. DP Entertainment. Soul brother. Look, he's the soul brother. Extra piece of soul on that chicken. Look, DP. Love with the sea brother. Bang. Oh, but this son of a bitch right here. Look, bang. Look, bang. Look, bang. Got you wrong, Cash. Sorry. So I gotta get him. Look, love with the sea brother. No savior. Bang. Grudgeable, waiting for your package. Love with the sea brother. Bang. Universal Misanthrope. One of our loyalists from Central Europe holding down the Central European insurgency. Look, love with the sea brother. Bang. Holding down our sleeper cells. Yes. That's how he does it. And then Andrew Cheda. Anyone gets out of hand. Anyone starts talking some shit. Look. Andrew Cheda just comes on. The enforcer. Bap, bap. Oh, yeah, bitch slap. Bap, bap. He tells you, settle down. Why are you beating me like this, Mr. Richeda? I heard you want to sell, but I want to sell this crypto. Bang, bang. Settle down. Huddle. The juice is worth the squeeze. Huddle. Oh, yeah. Andrew doesn't suffer fools. Andrew, love of the sea brother. Bang. Daggone right. That's how Andrew rolls. You talking about selling some crypto? Bang. You're going to get a visit from Andrew. And if Andrew doesn't work, oh yeah, you're going to get a visit from Spy Lady. Look. And that's the last visit you'll ever have. So look what we talk about here. That's the last visit you deserve. Bitcoin Kong. Bye. What we got? We know he's got something. Gonna be smoking and drinking around these parts. Look, fucks. You two miscreants hitting you with the breath. The breathtaking multiverse greatness. Look. Oh, yeah, this shit's breathtaking. Hold on. Someone's at my door. I can't believe, right when I'm going to do the breathtaking. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Bang. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was one of my little Forex disciples. Yes. I got right. He's starting to learn. He's from Italy. Yeah, he drives a Maserati. Yeah, I'm like, he's got money and everything, but he's into like boxing, right? And he has a fighter. I told you that's the guy who has got this guy. He's got a fighter with Mayweather right now. Mayweather's crew. And I've been telling him, look, you might have that fighter, but what if that fighter turns up to be bullshit? You should get into Forex while you're making this money now. So use your fighter as a sort of a trade and investment. Make the money off him. Put your money in Forex and then trade. And so, yeah, dogs. Oh, yeah, I'm a trading evangelist, man. Because I told him, look, we got this Delta thing coming around. What if the next strain of this shit, this fucking Corona shit, turns out to be super bad? Like, look, our fucking vaccines, they're just not working. Yeah, well, like I've always told you guys on this channel, I've told you from day one of this channel, administrations come and go. Regimes come and go. Holocausts, genocides, environmental disasters come and go. But you know what lives on? Bang! The markets. No one can stop you. Once you are a market master, once you're like me, no one can stop you from making money. No one can stop me. Oh, it's a bad market? All right, I'll short it, and I make money. Oh, it's a good market? I'll go long. I make money. Once you are a market master, Forex market master, nobody in this world can ever stop you from generating income for yourself and your family ever again. It's the truth. The fucking daggone truth. And that's why I preach it all the time. And so that's why I'm happy this fuckstick. Right? Like, he's already a rich fucker. He's got a Maserati, you know, but he does little, not little. I mean, he does big things. He does a Maserati. But, you know, look, man, I think the earth, the world, especially now, I mean, I've been telling you about Forex and stuff from the beginning, guys, but I think especially now, I think this corona thing's really going to fuck things up. People aren't going to get vaccinated. People aren't going to do it. And we're going to get a worse strain and a worse strain and a worse strain. 2 years from now, let's see what it looks like. Well, those of us in the markets, yeah, we're fine. We are going to be just fine. Yeah, because we could short shit, right? And go long. So that's why I always try to, you know, I've said that to you guys from the beginning of this channel, you know. Fucking learn to trade the markets, because no matter what, well, if you got to stay at home with a mask, all right, so what? You're making money at home. That's how I make money here, right? Nothing can stop you. Whereas if you're a worker bee, well, now you don't have a job. Now you got to go apply for this little bailout money from the government. And now you got to get this little, fuck all that. Just fucking press a button. Bang! All right, there's another couple G's. All right, guys, get into the markets. I'm not saying Forex. I mean, Forex is the best, I think, but anything. Options are good. Options on stocks are good. I know a bunch of options guys. They're making a lot of money because you can go long or short. That's the key. I'll make money in the stock market. Well, usually you can only make money going up, unless you have a good brokerage account that lets you do the shorts. But options and Forex, you make money off something going down as well as going up. So it doesn't matter to you, does it? Does it matter to me whether the American dollar goes down or up? No, I make money either way. It doesn't matter to me whether the yen goes up or down. I make money either way. It doesn't matter to me whether the ruble goes up or down. The Russian ruble. I make money either way. It doesn't matter to me whether the Mexican peso goes up or down. I make money either fucking way. And that's what you want to get into. And that's what I've been telling you guys. When you make this money, get yourself in the markets so that in either environment, a bull or bearish market, guess what? We still make the money. No one can stop us. Well, all these fuckers out here are looking for jobs and can't go to work and all this crazy. Well, I just sit at home making money. It doesn't affect me at all, right? So, and that's what I want for all you guys. That's what I've been pumping to you guys, you know. Ask me for the Forex videos. Ask me for the Forex stuff. And I'll give it to you, and you're going to make money no matter what. Because this world, I'll tell you right now, these fucking people right here, humanity is not going to do what it's got to do. This is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe tomorrow everyone smartens up, gets vaccinated, and this whole thing is over. But somehow I don't think so. Because I know a lot of guys. I have friends of my own who tell me, Shomari, that's bullshit. This is this, Shomari. So I can see it in my own circle of friends, which is kind of interesting. You realize, damn, I didn't know I had such stupid friends, some of them. But anyways, they don't want to do it. And so we're just going to continue doing this for the next few years and maybe worse. And so the best thing for any human being, you listening to me right now, is to be able to be self-sufficient. No matter what. Self-sufficient. I don't care if a war breaks out in America. I don't care if, well, like this, a pandemic breaks out in America. I don't care. I don't know what, but just because I always make money out of the markets. Yeah, and I don't have to stay here. If America got so crazy somehow QAnon people started going nuts and just started shooting people and doing crazy stuff. All right, well, I'll just move to England. You know what I mean? Or I'll go back to Canada. Or, my family from Jamaica. We have property there. I'll just go sit on our farm up. We have a big fucking ranch. You know what a ranch is? Lots of land. Yeah, we have lots of land in Jamaica, my family. Maybe I'll just go chill out up there. But for you, the individual person, get yourself knowing how to efficiently and successfully trade any market. Like I said, preferably the options market or the Forex market because they're cheap to get into and you make money when something goes down or when it goes up. So in other words, bull market, make money. Bear market, no problem, make money. Yeah, and you're safe for life. You and your family, your wife, your kids are safe for life. Yeah, safe for life. I don't give a fuck if an asteroid hits the Earth right now. All right, well, look, I'm short. Looks like I'm shorting. Looks like I'll just be, it doesn't matter. I'll make money just shorting whatever. All right, guys, so that was my Italian brother there. Now he's getting it. He came here and he asked, where do I go? What do I do? Yes. Now he's asking the right questions. All right, but let's get back to Bitcoin. Kong. Wow. Yes, Kong. Bang. What's Kong talking about? You know what he's talking about. He's always talking about miscreants and whatnot. Going to be smoking and drinking around these parts. Look, fucksticks. You too, miscreants. You see how he pointed at the miscreants? You too. Tell him, Kong. Tell those miscreants. What is he saying? Hitting you with the breathtaking. Oh, yeah, the breathtaking multiverse greatness. Look. Yeah, some girl, she called me breathtaking. All right. That's nice. I've never been called breathtaking before. Yes, I like that. All right, Kong, let's see what you're talking about. Look. Teller deploys mainnet on Polygon. Bang. New Brazilian Bitcoin ETF is going to be carbon neutral. Bang. VanEck applies for Bitcoin ETF, but this time with futures inside of it instead of spot market. Bang. 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 Yes, indeed, Kong. Tell them daggone miscreants, and tell them daggone fucksticks, and you too, miscreants. You heard Kong tell you. You too, you daggone miscreants. Settle down. Bang. Was there some breathtaking... Because there's some breathtaking action happening. Settle down. Oh, yeah, the breathtaker. That's funny, that girl. All right, beautiful brawlies. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Still no brawly. Bang. Still no brawly. I mean, how many years are you going to be here? I'm helping you make millions, and you can't sell me a fucking umbrella? Daggone. All right, let's get back to the Death Star. Bang. Whoops. Bang. There we go. There we are. All right, guys. All right, so we had a great show. Man, that's great news, man. I love it, man. You see, that's what I love when people come to my house and they're like, look, man, I've been thinking about what you've been saying. Show me where to get the information. Yeah, now you're thinking, you motherfucker. Now you're thinking. You know what I mean? Just because you have a couple $1 million, dog, look at you. You're working like a fucking worker bee. You're a millionaire. You know how much money, if you took some of that and just fucking traded some Forex, how much you'd make? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get $1 million for my Forex account. Yeah, I'll be making 20, 50 grand a day. Right? This guy, well, these people, these rich people, they don't get it. Because that's what I told you. Like they don't, they're rich and then they just give their money to an asset manager, a wealth manager to make their money. Look, fucksticks, you make a lot more money if you just learn to do it yourself. Yeah, well, you have to learn. Your head is not just for holding your hair. Your head is not just for holding your hair. You understand? Use it, what's in it, and learn. Learning doesn't end when you leave school, fucker. It just begins. School, when you went to grade school, high school, college, all right, that just taught you how to, kind of function in society. Add ABC 1, 2, 3 and read your menu at the restaurant. Yeah, real learning happens after you're done school. That's when you learn how the real world works, doesn't it? But I thought things were like this. In the real world, things are a little different, aren't they? And so that's what you got to do. You got to learn how the real world works. And that's, if you want to be financially free, markets. Master some piece of the markets, of the goodie room, and bang, bang. You're going to be rich for life. All right, though, but let's get to our show today. Look, we had a great show for you today. Bye. Teller deploys mainnet on Polygon with 2,200 NFTs. So there's another onboarding for Polygon. So like we heard today, yes, Polygon got hacked. But sorry. It wasn't Polygon that got hacked. It was something called Poly. And maybe I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong about what I'm about to say, just tell me in the comments. You know, I didn't read about it that much, but there was something called Poly that was on the what's that? The Binance something chain, right? That Binance other chain, that new chain thing or something. And they hacked that part, which got them to take money from Polygon and from a couple other crypto things. So it wasn't Polygon, but they were victim to it. And so anyway, they're just food for thought. But what I like is Polygon onboarded another one. Teller deploys its mainnet on Polygon. And so that's what we've been looking at. And that's what matters. Polygon will clean this up. They'll fix whatever's got to be done. It's not an existential threat. You know, they're not going anywhere. But it is a stain. We have to admit, this is a stain on the Polygon network. You know, like once you've been hacked, that's a stain on you. And so, but personally, I don't give a fuck about that. That was through the Bitcoin, what the side chain? What is it called? Bitcoin side chain or Bitcoin SC or something like this. All right. So anyways, but they get a new mainnet deployed on Polygon. Look, Polygon hodlers, stay strong. Don't worry about that little bullshit. It'll get cleaned up. Bang! All right. And then a new Brazilian ETF to be carbon neutral. And so everyone, the politicians have now, around the world, have now succumbed to the power of the crypto. Let's be honest. Let's get real. Everybody knows it's happening now. This is it. It's going to be, it's a new asset class. And now every country, well, needs to, well, you don't need to. It's up to you what you want to do. But if you don't want to be left behind during this revolution here, well, you got to be faster than the next guy, right? You got to be faster than the next guy. And so Brazil is coming faster. And this particular ETF here is carbon neutral. Which is, you know, everyone's complaining about, oh, Bitcoin takes so much energy, takes so much power. It's not good for the environment. It isn't. Let's get real. It's shit for the environment. And so these guys are going to do a little quick cheat. They're going to buy carbon credits for their Bitcoin and for their ETF, their Bitcoin ETF, and you know. So environmentally friendly, right? And so, bang! Because you never know. I mean, look at that United Nations thing that came out this week. You know, dire warnings. Dire warnings is if you needed them still, are you fucking stupid? But anyways, for idiots who still don't understand we are in a climate change, that the world is all going crazy on us, well, here it is. The United Nations gave their thing. And, yeah, well, it's crazier than some people thought. And so being carbon neutral is good. All right. Bang. And then finally, VanEck applies for a Bitcoin ETF with futures. And so that's what's funny is Gensler last week, he's the chairman of the SEC, head commissioner of the SEC. Big brains. What Big Brain said was that he was like, look, you know, I don't know about the spot ones, but I might be down to consider possibly, you know, a lot of caveats. I might be down to consider possibly looking at an ETF that holds futures inside. An ETF is just a fund, a basket of assets, and you put shit inside of it, and then you sell the fund, right? Whatever you put in it, all right, if the people want that, that's in it, all right, you sell that, right? And so Gensler was like, well, he didn't talk shit about the spot market thing, but he did just kind of hint, well, I might be down with the futures, right? So futures contracts. So that's what VanEck did. VanEck was listening last week to what Gensler said, Big Brain said, right? So here's VanEck. It's like a couple of guys, right? And they're like, yo, did you just hear what Gensler said? Yeah, dog. He said something about futures contracts. He might be down. He might be down. Yo, let's get an application in here. And let's get a futures one with it. Application with futures contracts in our ETF. Fucking right. Like I said, I guarantee you they called up the legal department and the accounting department the next day. We're like, look, we got a new ETF we want about. Come on, let's build it. And then they released it today. And so now we have not, because the SEC has been approving private ETFs with futures. Sorry, not futures contracts. Yes, sorry. Yes, with futures contracts, not spot market. Yeah, they've been approving them already. So, all right, let's just build a fucking ETF with futures in it. Let's get approved. And so smart play by VanEck. Well played, VanEck. Well played indeed. Yes, indeed. Well played for them. And so, yeah, we'll see what the SEC says about these. Because Gensler didn't say, yes, I'm going to approve, but he just signaled the possibility of his mind, that brain, being open to the concept, right? So we don't know yet for sure. Because remember, Congress is yelling at him, big brains, get us an ETF. And big brains is saying, look, fuck sticks, you're the politicians. You make the laws. I'll follow them. Right? Everyone's pointing fingers. That's America. A lot of finger pointing. And so we'll see what happens. But this is great stuff, great news. And let's hope for the best. All right, so on that note, let's shill it and kill it. Bang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Look, greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang! Love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thanks for having me in your home, and I'll see you tomorrow with another fact-filled day of crypto talk. Look, so until then, subscribe here and press the bell so you can get a notification when the greatness is upon you. Look, and then watch that video there. It's the greatest of the multiverse. And then look, my name is Shomari Clarke. Always watching our money. And look, I am always on duty. Bye. See y'all tomorrow. Over and out.